On today's episode of React to Content, we're going to find an excuse to talk about the NFL. We're going to recap the NBA playoffs and those terrible, terrible Cleveland Cavaliers. We'll update our three-point playoffs. We're going to make a list a little bit different than usual, but we're talking more NBA. And then we're going to interview our buddy, a Patriots fan, talk everything Patriots, and then we'll love what we have all together. Let's do it.
React to content.
All right, welcome to another episode. It is May 28th, and happy birthday to Percy Harvin, former Buffalo Bill, Super Bowl champion. Yeah, I actually do remember him as a Seattle Seahawk, returning kick returns in Super Bowl, but Super Bowl 48, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Yeah, but he was a Buffalo Bill. Do you have fond memories of Percy Harvin, or
Not much in a Bills uniform. He didn't do a whole lot, but he was fascinating because everyone knew who Percy was coming out of Florida, and then he kind of had a weird NFL career. But yeah, dude, sick. Percy Harvin was sick. That's all there is to say.
yeah, Super Bowl champ? He actually won Rookie of the Year in 2009. Was a one-time Pro Bowler and yeah, won a Super Bowl. What more can you say? Happy birthday,
Yeah,
Percy Harvin.
yeah, he's a winner.
He's a winner, and he shares a birthday with the late great Jerry West. So, R.I.P.
Rest
The
in
logo.
peace. Rest in peace.
All right, dude. Like I said, we'll find an excuse to talk about the NFL in every episode. It's easy to do. But let's start out with college football that kind of bleeds into the NFL. I don't know if you've seen this, but Texas Tech's quarterback who just transferred from Cincinnati.
Okay, so he's some kind of sports player. Is that what I'm gathering?
What in the fuck? Yeah,
He
sorry.
plays some sport. What sport is he? Is he a competitor in?
Yeah, so I mean, he is a quarterback. He played for the Cincinnati Bearcats last year. Really good
Okay.
player. I mean, during the transfer portal, like during the transfer season, I don't know what you call that. I was hoping Nebraska was going to get him. I watched him play against Nebraska in Arrowhead, week one of college football last year, and I was, dude, this guy's all right. He's pretty good. Let's get him. And thank goodness we did it because that boy's not playing football. It sounds like he has a gambling addiction, and personally, that's just a cop out. Like you like to gamble, all right? You don't need to go to rehab. You know that what you're doing was bad, and you kept doing it anyway. That's my take on it. Like, dude, you don't have an addiction. You have bad decision making skills.
I don't know. I think you can be addicted to gambling, dude. It's like it, it's
Then,
something like changes
yeah,
your.
you're right. But if you're gambling on the football games that you're participating in, or like the teams that you play for, like maybe go gamble on something else, dude. Go watch a couple, I don't know, bugs crawl around and throw money at them, dude. I don't know, but there's
I think
there's
he
other
was
ways I think to scratch the itch.
No, yeah, he was gambling. I'm pretty sure he was gambling on like everything, dude. Like
Yeah,
gerbil races and shit. Like
and I
he had money
respect
in
that.
everything, dog.
I respect that. I don't respect risking your career
Yeah, it's hard
on
to say.
gambling.
It's hard to say he like couldn't control himself because
Yeah, I mean maybe. Yeah,
he
I mean
clearly has an
yeah,
issue. I don't know. At that point, it's like okay, buddy. But some
yeah,
people go down the hole and they can't pull themselves out of it.
yeah. Maybe he doesn't. I mean, if he doesn't have a gambling addiction, he still does have a really big problem because Texas Tech just essentially, or the NCAA was like, dude, I don't know what the word for it is, but he's not allowed to play. He's like, no, you can't play college football. He might go into the NFL supplementary draft, which would be funny. And the team that's doing like their due diligence and researching him right now is the Cleveland Browns. Dude, you already have Deshaun Watson and Shador and I guess Dylan Gabriel.
I love it.
You think I love it too, but do you think that guy's gonna? Yeah, how many problems do you want on your team, dude? If he once he's allowed to gamble on stuff, he's gonna. If he has a problem, he's gonna gamble on some serious shit, dude. He's gonna take the over under on how many fucking massages Deshaun gets. Like nothing's off the table for this kid. But it's funny that of all the teams, the Browns, I guess
Yeah.
you got to find an answered quarterback somewhere, dude, and that might be it.
I think it'd be hilarious, dude. I mean, why not? If you're the only team looking at him, bring him in, put him through camp, put him on the practice squad if he's worth the crap, you know?
Yeah, I agree. I know Texas Tech is trying to get him reinstated. They try obviously, like he just transferred there. I think he was supposed to be their starting quarterback, but yeah, we'll see. And also, I don't know if you know the answer to this, but is there always a supplementary draft? Like, how many players could there possibly be that'd be like, hey, let's have another version of a draft? I don't know what that means. It sounds like a way like.
Off the top of my head, I don't remember if it's every single year, but I think it happens more often than you think. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always
Yeah.
like guys with weird situations, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of guys with weird situations, but
Yeah, there's a
most
lot
of
of
the
guys
ones,
with weird situations, if you know.
yeah, a lot of them come from the University of Georgia, and and on that, Eagles former Georgia Bulldog Nolan Smith Jr. got freaking arrested for going 135 miles an hour. I think in like a 75 whatever miles per hour zone. Dude, I understand getting a speeding ticket. You got to be driving fucking wild if you get pulled over for speeding and you get arrested. You know what I mean? Usually it's like you're gonna get scolded. You're gonna get a ticket, probably a hefty one for
Yeah.
speeding. But getting arrested, I don't know what he was doing, but
I think after a certain miles per hour difference, you get arrested.
that makes sense, dude. I mean, that's like, dude, Henry Ruggs. I know not a Georgia Bulldog, so it's not the same joke, but dude, that you can kill people going that fast. Like that's not. It's a.
And dogs.
Dude, I know,
Kill
like
dogs, too.
probably like you can kill dogs.
Yeah.
Henry Ruggs proved that. But dude, you can. The Eagles are probably like, dude, who cares? He's speeding. People need to think about like how fast, like going that fast is. I know, dude, you're rich. You have fucking fast cars. Cool. Go on it. Go to a track. Like, dude, all these Georgia players have like that Sorbsy kid's addicted to gambling. Are all these Georgia Bulldog defenders just addicted to speeding? You know what I mean? Like, why can't they stop?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't know, like if what area he was doing it in or whatnot, but
He
I
was
may or
back
may
in
not
Georgia.
have- Yeah, but like, was he out
Oh, like a
out in the sticks
residential
or
or
something? Because
Hmm.
you know that's a worthy question. I'm not gonna incriminate
Yeah,
myself, but I may
you're
or
right.
may not have gone in hyper speed a few times. You know, may
Yeah.
or may not.
But
You know?
may or may not. And if we were to do that way like back in the day or when we were a little younger, it would have been out in the middle of nowhere. It wouldn't have been, on West O Street.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
yeah. I
yeah,
mean,
that
it's
does
obviously
that
no matter what, it still comes back to the whole Georgia Bulldog criminal thing. It's
yeah,
just
but it is super dangerous.
it is dangerous. I don't want to be like the hey, don't speed. That's dangerous. But obviously, going
Yeah.
135 miles per hour is very illegal for a real reason.
Yeah. And
And kill
I'm not
somebody.
I'm not shitting on going like 5 or 10 over, dude. That's normal. All right. I'm not saying don't speed. Don't speed. Get off my
Yeah,
yard. I'm saying don't go 130 miles an hour unless you're on a racetrack because
yeah.
you could Henry Ruggs a dog and that
Yeah.
would be tragic.
And I don't want it to come off like we're saying we don't like NASCAR either. You know,
No, I
I
think
want
that's
them boys to go fast.
yeah, dude. I mean, those guys are addicted to speed, similar to Nolan Smith Jr., but that's on a track with their
Yeah,
boys. I mean, dude, he should just get all of his former Georgia Bulldogs, rent a track, and all go speed together. You know what I mean? Like NASCAR, but all just
Yeah.
former Georgia Bulldogs that are addicted to it.
yeah.
I'd watch that. You can put that on
It's just-
Netflix for some.
It's just not as fun when you're not putting other people's lives in danger. You know.
You still are putting me. I hope that's not what he's addicted to.
No, I highly doubt that. I don't know anything about him, but I'm sure he's. Oh man, I could do this on the track I made at home, but
But
I'm not
there's just
dodging.
something about whizzing by these kids, dude. Oh,
Yeah.
just jokes, dude. Just jokes. But
Oh, dude,
yeah.
can you imagine if he's out there doing that and he sees like a a school bus stop with his like stop sign up. He's got a
He's
oh oh my god.
you just can't control it. Oh man, yeah, that's funny. But it's not. He'll probably get suspended a little bit, right? Probably. If you get arrested and make the NFL look bad, they're probably pretty good about. But at the same time, like I guess, I think he'll probably get some form of a suspension.
I honestly don't know. I don't know what the NFL does. You know, they seem to pretty being inconsistent.
Yeah,
But I mean, Wemby. This is the NBA, but Wemby didn't get suspended for he assaulted somebody. You know,
yeah, he did. Yeah,
that's assault.
yeah. The
Anyway,
NBA is a little different. You can get away with some shit in the NBA, dude. You really can.
apparently, if you're an
But
alien.
the NFL kind of does that thing where like if you make the NFL look bad, it's like they'll get you. But
Well,
but I mean,
how many games did Rashid get for that his driving thing?
I think only four. Only. I mean that's huge. It might have been more. I don't know. Maybe have been like
I
eight.
want to
But
say
he
four.
kept doing it.
Well, he did that. Yeah, he had that driving thing where he legitimately put a bunch of people's lives in danger. And then he had a fight in a bar. I don't know how many games he got.
I
The
don't
world will
remember. I
never
could
know.
look it up. No, the
Oh,
world will know. No,
we'll
unless
check.
they look it up.
I'll try to find a newspaper or something.
Yeah, old news. But I mean, he's in the probably the newest print as well because homeboy violated his probation.
Oh,
Rasheed
what did he
Rice
do?
did. I don't know. I think he popped out on a piss
Oh,
test, but I don't know. That's speculation. In fact, I could look it up right now. But while we talk about it, dude, the dude just got surgery, knee surgery, and now I think he's in jail right now. Like he has to spend 30 days. You imagine, like you're, I mean, comfort's one thing. Like you just got fucking knee surgery, and now you're probably sleeping on some concrete block or some shit. You know what I mean? And also your rehab, dude. Like the
that's a good
rehab after
point.
getting knee surgery, and now instead of doing like what all those like professional doctors and training staff want you to do to prep to be healthy for week one, instead you're sitting in a fucking jail cell because you can't like just be a famous athlete without being in trouble. It's crazy.
It is pretty nuts. Huh? That's something. It'd be
Yeah,
a real shame if he didn't play this season. Real shame.
real shame. Yeah, he popped hot on a piss test. I looked it up. 30 days in jail. He also is in a contract year, and if he wasn't doing all this dumb shit, he'd probably be up for like a serious extension. And dude, I know we're not Chiefs fans. We respect Chiefs fans. We're happy for you, but
Mm-hmm.
we're not fans of the Kansas City Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes has to be like, dude, what the? I'm sitting at home with my high school sweetheart. I could be banging supermodels. I'm not. All right. I'm being a good boy. I'm preparing for the NFL season, and you're just violating probation. Come on,
Yeah,
bro. Get to
yeah.
work,
That actually must be really frustrating for old Patty, like being a
dude. I bet it.
tomorrow. Because
Yeah, I
I
bet
don't
it's.
like Patrick Mahomes at all, but I respect him a
Of
whole lot, and
course
I
not,
actually
dude.
like him the dude. But yeah, that's got to be really frustrating when you're trying to do your very best, do your very best. But
Yeah, yeah, dude. That's tough. And hopefully he bounces back, Rasheed Rice. I mean, and gets his nose clean and becomes like a top five receiver in the NFL, like everyone thinks that he can. I
yeah,
hope. I mean, I hope that for him, the person. I don't hope that for the Kansas City Chiefs as a Raiders fan, but for him, I hope that he, I guess gets like the help he needs and maybe finds a mentor. I don't know. Maybe reach out to Brandon Ayuk, Rashid. He could teach you
wherever he
something about.
is.
Yeah, I don't know how you reach out to him. Maybe, but I guess take a flight to some random country and start looking.
Yeah,
Probably in a wheelchair because he just had knee surgery.
I bet Aaron Rodgers knows where Ayuk is.
For sure, dude.
I don't know
That
why,
could be
but I
a
just feel like he probably knows.
yeah. I mean, that might have been Brandon Ayuk's plan all along. Is just wait it out, wait for the Niners to cut him, then he can go hang out with Aaron Rodgers. They can talk about fucking crystal energy or something. But it would be pretty funny to see Rasheed Rice just rolling around Venezuela in a suit, looking like that's a PI, just looking for Brandon Ayuk. I'd watch that.
I'd watch that. Yeah. I actually hope Rasheed Rice just decides to quit football for like a year, just focus on himself, um,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
signs like a league minimum deal with the Bills,
Yeah, that'd
and
be
then
huge.
and then everything would be fine for everyone. And Rasheed would get
Yeah.
the help he needs in a real community like Buffalo, you know,
Yeah. But yeah, he was
somewhere
not.
that cares.
He'd probably end up going way too fast on some slippery road, dude. That's not safe
No,
either.
no.
But
He,
Buffalo is a wholesome blue collar town. They could take care of that boy. So Rashid, get on over to Buffalo when you're done doing private investigation work because I want to see that. Go to Buffalo. Yeah. On not crazy terrible news of people just fucking up. I guess you could say an organization might have messed up, but Matthew Stafford,
hmm,
gunslinger, stud,
yeah. Georgia Bulldog.
signed Georgia Bulldog. One of the not speeding ones, I think. He might speed everywhere and he just gets away with it. I don't know. I don't follow him around. I don't have a PI for Stafford, but he signed an extension through 2027, 55
Okay.
mil a year.
How much?
Big, I think $55 million a year is what he's getting paid. He earned every bit of it. The dude's an absolute stud, and seeing the longevity of like him, guys like him is really cool to see.
Yeah.
But what this means for the Rams is they get. I mean, he just won an MVP. He's still, I don't know, I guess in his prime, you could say he just won an MVP. They get him for another 2 years, and the Rams Super Bowl window is all the way open.
Yeah.
But with their Super Bowl window being open, they just had the 13th overall pick in the NFL draft,
Hmm.
and paying Matthew Stafford 55 million a year in your Super Bowl window, they decided to draft Ty Simpson. So now we're not going to see Ty Simpson until, barring any injuries, and I really hope that doesn't happen. But barring any injuries, we're not going to see Ty Simpson play in the NFL until 2028. And they
Yeah.
took him 13th overall.
That is very strange asset allocation, but I don't know. I thought the Ty Simpson pick was stupid then, and obviously it looks even stupider now, but I guess we'll see how it goes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if I get it, talked about this before, but like the Pittsburgh Steelers when Big Ben left and they're just a vacuum, and there still is a vacuum. They're Aaron Rodgers is a quarterback again. So
Yeah.
like I do get the argument of setting yourself up for success, but yeah, it looks stupid. I will preface that with, if he does turn out to be a franchise quarterback in 2028 when he does get on the field, then they're going to be like, look, they're going to look like the smartest franchise in all the NFL. But at the
Yeah.
same time, if they don't win a ring this year or next year with Stafford, like, you could have had more talent on your team and you chose not to. So
Yeah. But that is a very Rams thing. They're probably like, well, we never have a first round pick anyway, so
let's
let's
just
just take a
waste this
quarterback.
one. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
It's very
But yeah, good
Ramsy.
for very Ramsey, but good for Matthew Stafford, and
Yeah, I
good
love
for
Matthew
the
Stafford, dude.
me too. I mean, he went through all those terrible years in Detroit, and
Hmm.
now he's a Super Bowl champion and super highly paid. And yeah, he earned it. I also love Matthew Stafford, and I like that he plays in the NFC and
Yeah,
always
but that
has.
that that
So
helps a lot. It helps a
a
lot
lot.
from with my fandom.
Yeah. All right, dude. I think that's. Oh yeah, no. One more thing. I know we talked about this last week, but I need to say it. I didn't do any research on this. How often does a team that picks a quarterback one overall not get a primetime game? I was like thinking about it in bed. Like, dude, I know the Raiders suck and we don't, and it might be Kirk Cousins the whole year. We don't know. But dude, we just had the first overall pick, like Heisman winner, national champion, absolute stud, number one overall quarterback, and we don't get to watch him on prime time. Like, for me, it just seems like, I don't know if it's disrespectful or I don't know. It seems weird, and I should have done the research to see how many times that's happened, if it's ever happened. Usually, if you take quarterback one overall, he's expected to play. So that is
Yeah.
a variable, and I understand that. But come on,
Well, that's your homework for next week. But yeah, I said it last week. I thought it was strange that you don't want to see the kid under the lights. Like, is he not like the future of the league? At least right now.
I think he
number
is.
one
Raider,
overall
Raider name.
pick to a storied organization too. Like it'd be one thing if, no disrespect to Buffalo, but if he would have gone number one overall to the Bills 10 years ago, I don't know why anyone would be able to watch that. But the Raiders are like the Raiders, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I guess that was a little vent session, but uh, let's see the kid on primetime. That's all I really got for NFL talk, dude. You got anything else for NFL?
No, no, it's we're in the dark days. I did get
Yeah,
to see a little bit of Josh Allen in the red, white, and blue throwing the rock around it in the off-season activities. But other than that, there's no news,
yeah,
no
yeah,
worthy news anyway. I'm sure there's stupid crap that I just scoff at, but
yeah, yeah. I did see but yeah. Before we turn to the NBA, Mendoza had to go to like a photo shoot or like a welcome party for rookies, right? And he reported that, yeah, I was pissed that I had to go do that because I couldn't be at OTAs or practice. Like, dude, you sound like such a tryhard. Shut up. Like, I love you. I know you're the future of my favorite franchise and future of the NFL. You sound silly. I gotta take a day off of practice. Dang it! Like, dude, he sounds like he's doing a bit. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
it does.
That doesn't sound genuine at all. That sounds like I want people to think that I care so hard. That
Yeah,
sounds so dumb. But
yeah, yeah. The
hopefully
kid,
that's just how he
honestly,
feels.
I'm rooting for him so hard because I like the Raiders and I like him. I do like the kid, but I'll be honest, he weirds me out a little bit.
He weirds me out too,
His
bro.
mannerisms are fucking creepy, dude.
Yeah, dude. They did like a. I just saw it on Instagram. They have like a bunch of 15 photos of all rookies and them just like kind of posing, trying to be as cool as possible. Mostly quarterbacks, of course, whatever. But dude, even in his photo, like, dude, he just kind of creeps me out. I love him, and he's probably going to be awesome. He's going to be great for press conferences and stuff. But yeah, just a little bit of a strange cat. Seeing him and Kirk Cousins, dude. I hope even if Mendoza doesn't play in a single snap in any game, I hope when Cousins goes to the podium after games, I hope he just comes with him. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
me
I want
too.
to see them. I want to see them interact. I want it pretty bad. But
Yeah, agreed.
yeah. But that's all I got for the NFL. We don't need to keep talking about my beloved Fernando Mendoza and the strange things he does. But yeah, yeah, dude. I guess we will switch to NBA. But on that, I know I told you last week that I thought I broke the curse of the Cavaliers or of my jersey buying experience. I didn't break any curses. The Cavaliers suck. We'll get there. But dude, so I told you I Romelin bought a jersey for me, right? Check this out, bro. Look at that. I know this is bad podcasting. This is a 2003 Michael Jordan All-Star jersey, and I know this is bad podcasting. What's that logo, dude?
Dude, that's sick.
Dude,
Wizards. That's so
Washington
cool.
Wizards Michael Jordan All-Star jersey 2003. He only made the All-Star game twice as a Washington Wizard, 2002 and 2003. In 2002, he was injured and did not participate in that game, and the jerseys were uglier. In 2003, he played, which is what that jersey is. And yeah, my wife found it at a thrift shop in the Philippines. Pretty
Dude,
sweet.
that's a sick find. Well done.
Yeah, and I can't curse. I already have a Michael Jordan jersey, so that jersey. I have not cursed him. He keeps winning races. I think that's what he does now. He wins races as like I don't know, an owner. I think. Anyway, that's what he loves now, and I haven't cursed him, so he doesn't need to be worried. But anyways,
Sick,
that's
dude.
a pretty sick jersey buying experience. Anyways, we had playoff basketball come, and we had the Cleveland Cavaliers and the New York Knicks play 4 games.
Yeah. Yeah. Before we jump into the games themselves, I think it was Monday and Sunday. I don't watch a lot of baseball, but I had baseball on the TV and I was so bored. And I don't actively like sit down and watch sports ever because I have a young child. But I was like looking for an excuse to watch sports, and I realized that like we're down to one basketball game a day, and in a couple weeks that'll be gone. And I'm like, it just hit me that like my sports watching is gonna get brutal very, very soon.
Yeah, it's gonna be dark, buddy. And I know we've talked a little bit about the UFL. I don't think that has like a long shelf life either. Like, I'm pretty sure they
Mm-mm,
don't play like a super long season. I think they might be over like halfway into it. It might be like we're damn close to the playoffs, dude. So
probably.
yeah, bro. Sports is gonna get sad here soon, but I guess I'll just have to go win national championships on NCAA football.
There you go, bud. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
That thanks for
and
reminding me. Thanks for reminding me.
on top of sports dissipating, and we got to wait till football comes back around. On top of that, your pick to win the whole damn thing laid 4 eggs in a row and ruined the conference finals. So thank you, Cody.
Dude, listen, I know that I'm cursed and I shouldn't cheer for teams because I'm never gonna win anything ever. But
Fact.
yeah, dude. I mean, it's sad, bro. It really is sad. And I know James Harden was a mid-season acquisition, but they did think that he was going to be the last piece that could get him there, and that didn't work. Um, in those 4 games, dude. In those 4 games, James Harden. What is James Harden? What's James Harden best at? You think? What is he known for doing? Is it maybe
Bad
making
defense.
threes? Yeah, bad defense, turning the ball over and making threes and falling down after he makes a three.
Yeah. I would say making threes. Shooting threes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shooting threes. In those 4 games, James Harden made one three, three respectable, one, and then in an elimination game, 0. He went 0
Checks
for
out.
6. Dude, he had scored, and this isn't all James Harden's fault, and we already know what he is. So even me blaming him is like kind of like, dude, you knew that he does this every year. So why are you mad? I'm mad because I wanted the Cavs to win a championship without LeBron James. Not nothing against LeBron James. I just want the Cleveland Cavaliers to have something to put on the shelf that isn't just King James.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, he scored 15, 18, 19, and 12. That was James Harden's that's what he did.
Yeah.
It was just
That's the beard, brother.
it is. I know it is what he does, and it's just freaking depressing. But
But yeah, let's get into it, bud.
that's
The
good, dude. I
Knicks.
mean,
Get out the
the Knicks.
broom.
Yeah, and I know last week, and I last week what I said I think was that if the Oklahoma City Thunder boat race the Spurs, if it's not competitive, then the East doesn't need to show up. That's not what's happening in the West, which we'll get to, and it's not what's happening in the East because I think the Cleveland Cavaliers, the
We
Cleveland
doing two
Cavaliers.
pods at
Sorry,
once? What are we doing?
no, I was looking stuff up to make fun of James Harden's box score, but the Knicks can do this, dude. The Knicks are good.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I mean the Cavaliers didn't score more than 108 points in any of those games. So I know the Knicks are at least. I mean, you think of them as a team that can produce offense. Their defense is actually pretty nasty. Like they have guys
Mhm.
that don't necessarily score, like Josh Hart, who had himself a game in Game 2, but dude, they held the Cleveland Cavaliers and playoff James to no more than 108 points in all the games. And their second highest total for the Cavs was 104, and that wasn't an overtime game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, they,
so
they blew they blew the doors off them, man. Like, and you could tell like halfway through game 3 that the Cavs were like, "No, I'm good. I'm good."
oh for
Not
sure, yeah.
Spider, not Spider, but
No, he
the rest
cares.
of them, they're like, "No, I'm good." And it's sad to see. But man, the Knicks look just absolutely nasty right now. They're gonna
Yeah,
whoever comes out of the West is gonna be like a huge jump up competition wise. Um, but I think
yeah.
at least the recency bias that we do literally week to week to week on the show
Hmm.
every week. I'm just expecting the NBA Finals to be incredible, because the Knicks are on a roll and it's fun. I love it. And I've been rooting for the Knicks the last few years. Obviously, I'm a Heat fan, but ever since Brunson really came into his own, became a superstar, I've been a big Knicks fan. Not like that's not my team, but you know what I mean. I've been rooting for him, so it's
Yeah,
it's sick to see them rolling like they are.
yeah. I mean, we talked about the Oklahoma City Thunder not being an easy team to root for. The Knicks are super easy to root for.
Yeah,
They got like
absolutely.
bromances going on their team. You know what I mean? Like they seem like they actually love each other. Like Cat I know some people probably have their opinions about him, but cool guy, like a funny guy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Josh Hart also
Josh
just a
Hart's awesome.
hilarious. OG is awesome. Yeah, I mean, just all in all, just an easy team to root for. And I know they're not the Chicago Bulls, but I am also rooting for them. I'm rooting for them to win the finals now. My team that I wanted to win got eliminated, and now I'm on to
Oh
the
yeah,
Knicks,
oh yeah.
which isn't a good sign for the Knicks. But
No, horrible sign for the Knicks because I'm all the way on board, but which isn't surprising because I'm not a fan of the two teams in the West, but we'll get there, obviously.
yeah,
Um, so the Knicks are rolling, sweep 4-0. They're going to be sitting on the couch for a while. That's down the road. So what do you? I know you're not an actual Cavs fan, but as a Cavs writer for through the playoffs, what do you think they do, man? Do you think they try to go get another superstar? You think Spider is gonna like get James Harden the fuck out of here? Like, what do you
oh,
think,
dude,
man?
James Harden is gone. I think they might need to hit the button. I know that might sound crazy. They got to the Eastern Conference Finals. They might need to hit the button. I mean, I know we were throttling Mobley. Oh, when he shows up, he's so good. When he doesn't show up, he's not a factor at all. I mean, he's a good defender. Jared Allen, very good defender. Doesn't really do much for offense. Um, they have a couple good like bench pieces that can come off that can be a little microwave for him from three sometimes, but that didn't work either. I mean, Tyus had 0 threes in the whole series. Struess had 2, 1, 4, respectable, and then 1 in the elimination game. Like, dude, if Donovan Mitchell can't do it by himself, and I think they gotta hit the button, and that button might be if they don't want to completely rebuild and go back to being a shitty team, then maybe they just trade Donovan Mitchell and and try to fill that void somewhere else so they can essentially turn into the Chicago Bulls of the last 5 years and just make the play in so people come still watch. You know what I mean? And patiently wait for a superstar. But Harden's gone. I think Donovan Mitchell might be gone, and that might be if Donovan Mitchell wants to leave, which I don't. If he leaves, I just don't know where he goes. That gets him closer to winning a ring. Because I want him to win a ring. He's probably my favorite player in the league, other than like Modest Buzelis. But
Well, before
yeah,
you know it, Giannis will be in Miami, so Spider can come down there
yeah,
too.
yeah. I mean, that would be sick. It would also be sick if that's the route that Cleveland goes. I don't know why Giannis, unless he thinks that the Cavs can win a ring again. I don't know why he would go from like small market Milwaukee to cold ass Cleveland. Like that doesn't probably sound like something that's going to happen. But Cleveland might actually have,
Did you say cold ass Cleveland?
yeah,
Oh.
cold because it's
For a
cold
second,
there.
I thought you called it colonoscopy Cleveland, and I didn't know what that meant.
I don't know what that means, but that kind of plays, dude. little butt check Cleveland, dude. But yeah, I mean James Harden, dude. So like we said, it was not all his fault. They can't even like why like even leaning on him or expecting him to do stuff in the playoffs is bad. That's bad planning. But he had 6 turnovers in game one, 0 in game two. Pretty impressive stuff. And then 6 in game three and 5 in game four. So like he's I know it's not all his fault. It's not his fault. But he's
So
gone. There's no way he stays unless Donovan Mitchell goes, and then like I said, Cleveland can just do the Chicago Bulls thing where they get the play in, keep James Harden. You'll still win enough games to maybe be the 8th seed in the East. You know,
yeah,
not be competitive for a championship, but be a playoff team. If you get rid of Spider and that's it, you keep everything else there, you're still going to win a lot of games.
yeah, that's true.
I think that's
Uh,
probably that's the most likely scenario. Spider gets traded. They keep everybody else to include the beard, which I'll
yeah,
no longer be rooting for the Cleveland Cavaliers if that's what they do. But
I dig it. Okay, cool. What? How about instead they get rid of everyone besides Harden, and then they go sign all the guys that are like popping out of the league that we grew up watching. Like they go get LeBron, they go get KD, Al Horford, and they just run that. See what that does. Carmelo comes out of retirement. Him
I
and
mean,
Harden.
I might watch that. I guess when they play like the Wizards, I'd watch it. But if they play anybody else, they'd get fucking smoked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
No, I like it.
Cavs,
I don't know what they're.
no longer a Cavs fan. Moving
I've never
on.
really been a Cavs fan, but I guess if LeBron goes there for his retirement tour, I'll watch the shit out of that just because I love LeBron James. But also, what does that do? Yeah, no, dude, it's weird. The Cavs are in a really weird spot because they've been doing this year in and year out. Like they're a playoff team, got some juice. This year they kind of went all in with James Harden, which that never works. How many teams have tried that? It never works. But
Yeah.
they're in a weird spot. Very, very weird place, the Cleveland Cavaliers. But the Knicks are not in a weird place. They are rolling. They have only lost 2 games this playoff, and they were by 1 point each. They've crushed the East. Them stepping up to the West is going to be a different level of competition they have not experienced yet,
Yeah.
I will say. That's going to be
no
tough.
question. And it's kind of crazy. The Knicks really showed how weak the East was. Even the Celtics, I don't know, whatever happened to the Celtics is really strange. We won't keep making fun of them. But the Sixers sweep, Cavs sweep. And then, but if you like the Cavs went 7 games with Detroit, they played Toronto well. Like the Knicks clearly are the best team in the East.
Yeah.
And I love it. But yeah, it's going to be a whole another animal, whoever comes out of the West. Even if it goes 7 games, I don't think anybody's going to be talking about the whole extra rest thing because I guarantee you whoever comes out of the West will be favored in most games, even with the Knicks domination. But
yeah, I imagine the Knicks are probably
though, if this Cavs Knicks game would have been like a tight series, like 7-game series, the hype going into the finals would have been so terrible. Like they would have just crowned the West, before game 1 even tipped off. But I think with the Knicks, the way they've been playing, it's keeping everything really interesting.
Yeah, I was nervous. I mean, you heard me last week. I was nervous that it didn't really matter what the Knicks did because the West is so tough, and because the Knicks had such a great performance, like they can do it, and the finals should be super fun, regardless of who it is. I hope, dude. I'm still nervous, to be honest, but the West is just really good.
Yeah.
So I guess with that, Spurs, Oklahoma City, both teams kind of gross, but
they play.
They are
so they're tied as of according to this. They're tied 2-2, and Game 5 is tonight, which is Tuesday American time. Fun series, dude. This is a fist fight, and Wemby. Despite say whatever you want about the guy, he wants it bad. It's been fun.
And he wanted the MVP, dude, and they gave it to Shea, who he gets to play to punch his ticket to go to the finals. That's dangerous, bro. For the Thunder, I mean. It is super fun universe, basketball,
dude. When that alien sees what he wants, he's gonna get it one way or another, dude.
Yeah, that guy's upset right now, and I get it. He kind of did deserve the MVP, but he'll get one eventually. Just calm down. But we had a tight one. We had a double overtime game 1, sick. Pretty tight one, game 2. Game 3 wasn't very competitive. Game 4 wasn't very competitive. So it's going back and forth. But seeing these freaks play basketball is pretty awesome. I mean, I guess we'll stick to the Spurs. Spurs first. Wemby's on an absolute tear, of course, but Vassell's triples are hitting at least. Like, I mean, their boys are stepping up, and it's awesome. Dylan Harper getting hurt sucks. De'Aaron Fox was back on the court last game, which is huge for them. But dude, I'm here for it, and I really want them to play the Knicks.
Yeah. It's actually weird when I haven't gotten to sit down and watch any of the games, but when I watch bits and pieces, while I'm doing my
the Spurs. Yeah, Dylan Harper going down, that definitely hurts. But I don't know how long he's out for. I could look it up. I'm not going to, but or if he even misses time, I don't know. But I mean, AJ Mitchell also. I mean, I guess we can talk about the frickin' Thunder. AJ Mitchell didn't play game 4. He's already ruled out for game 5. That's huge too. Like, we're talking about how deep the Thunder is. Like that. Like they need their depth. They still have plenty of dudes like McCain and whatever. But yeah, the Thunder, dude. Let's get into it. What is up with dude? Like you, I have to go to work like almost exactly when all these games start because of the time zone thing, which sucks. So I watch like the 25-minute recap. So I don't get to see the game. I don't get to see like the nuanced stuff. And NBA does a good job of not showing like stuff that makes the NBA look bad on their like actual review. But what is up with the like? Dude, Instagram is just full of the Thunder doing dirty shit. Like
Yeah,
Hartenstein, who I like as a player,
me too.
is
Yeah.
just gripping up Wemby left and right, and they're just not calling it. Dude, there's a play. I don't know who fell down, but Harrison Barnes is like standing there at the top of the key, and this Thunder player like runs up to him and just literally just falls down, and they're like, "Foul!" I'm like, yo, what is going on, dude? And I think it's narrative at this point. So I understand that because all I see is like Instagram clips and stuff. I know the whole, I don't think maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the whole game isn't like that. You know what I mean? Like even Shea, he falls down a lot, and it is hard to watch. Like,
Yeah.
but he doesn't do that every play. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, at least the narrative and the Instagram and all the algorithm that I have on my phone is pushing the narrative that the Thunder are like the freaking like the bad boy Pistons, but not in a cool way. Like
Yeah.
they are
Yeah.
dirty as they're super dirty. SGA is just walking around falling down, and he's I guess teaching the rest of his players to just fall down. Like all his teammates are looking up to him as the MVP, two-time MVP. His young players are looking up to him like, yo, I want to be more like Shea. I know what I can do. I can't get the ball in the hoop like him. I'll just start falling down, and Daddy will be proud of me.
Oh, look what Daddy did. I could do that.
Yeah, anybody can do that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened, but like, yeah, in the last couple of weeks, the internet has like completely turned against OKC, dude. Like
Dude,
making fun of
completely.
SGA, and I mean, I'm all about it. But it's interesting because when I'm watching the games, I don't even know who I'm rooting for because I don't like the Spurs or the Thunder. I'll find myself rooting for one team when they're like doing good, and then I won't even realize that I'm rooting for the other team while I'm watching.
Yeah.
Um, but like, it's it's ridiculous, dude. The guy, he does fall down a lot, but there was a lot of apologies for him or like people that defend him. But I feel like yeah, the internet just shifted recently,
Dude,
and it's just like clowning.
the internet's going crazy. I need somebody that is smarter than me in basketball to tell me which team I should be rooting for. That like which team is a better matchup for the New York Knicks, so I can just root for that team to win. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? That's what I need for my fandom. But dude, there's this one, and we'll just react to some content here for a second because the internet is fucking blowing up. But there's this video of it's like what the Oklahoma City like arena rims used to see versus now, and it's just like Russell Westbrook just yamming over and over again. It's a sick video, and then the now is just SGA shooting free throws. Super funny stuff. I don't know who made it. I wish I could kind of give him credit out loud, but it's there's another like I don't know if it's a meme or I don't know what you call stuff. I'm old, but it's also just like SGA trying to get a foul at the free throw line, and he's just like instead of shooting free throws, he's just falling down at the free throw line, like trying to get double foul. It's super funny. I know that's just narrative, and like the internet's just running with it, but some of it's true. Like every joke has at least some piece of truth in it. And
yeah,
SGA does fall down a lot, and it's not fun basketball to watch. I don't necessarily hope, bad. I don't. Like I said, I don't care who fucking wins this series. I just want the Knicks to win because
yeah,
I'm not rooting for the Spurs. Wemby will get his title someday. Let's let the Knicks get their first championship in what 50 years or something
yeah,
ever.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever won one.
Let me see. Let's look. I'm gonna look this up in real time. Won a championship. They have won 1970 and 1973. So yeah, it's been. I'm not a math guy. What 53 years since they won a title. 53 years since they won a title. Give it to
That's what they
them.
do.
I will say, yeah, I'm here for that. But anyways, yeah, the Thunder. Um, yeah, I think they're kind of. I think the Spurs might win this series because the Thunder is a little beat up, a little banged up, and they can't get a triple to fall to save their lives, dude. SGA only has four, which he's not a big triple guy as it is, but Dort only has two this series. Mitchell has none, and now he's injured. Um, Isaiah Joe has three, which is that dude. I'm pretty sure he led their team in 3 pointers made during the regular season,
He
and
did.
now, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know.
Loser.
Loser. I don't wish anything bad about anybody. I just want to get to the finals. But I bet the Knicks are hoping this goes 7 games, and I'm hoping it goes 7 games just so I get more basketball before
Mm-hmm.
it goes into the dark days of forcing yourself to watch baseball or cricket or something. Yeah.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah.
Give me all 7 games, and give me 7 in the finals too, because the sadness. What should be
Yeah, it's
hibernation
scary.
for me, because I hate that. I don't really like summertime anyway. Anyway,
Yeah, the
anyway,
families love it.
Spurs. I can't even say like go Spurs because I don't care enough. And those words, I can't imagine those words ever really going through my mouth or in my head. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see who gets out of there. Either way, it's fun.
Yeah.
Like obviously we're hating on these two teams. It's because they're good for one,
For one, yeah.
and two, if it's on and I have a second of time to do it, I'm gonna watch it because it's NBA basketball.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Yeah, and it's a cool matchup. Like
it is
Spurs,
actually. Yeah.
the Thunder are trying to build a dynasty. The Spurs are one of like the biggest, like historically, like they're one of the biggest, most storied franchises in all of NBA. They got the two-time MVP against like the guy that first off won Defensive Player of the Year and not should have, but was really close to also winning the MVP. Two
Yeah.
really good deep teams, a young franchise trying to build. It's cool, man. It's a
Yeah.
cool series. But I hope that regardless of what happens, they lose to the Knicks in the next round.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
well,
I hope they beat the Knicks.
the Spurs.
I'm just trying to say the
Oh
opposite
yeah,
of what I want.
yeah, reverse it. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody. Yeah, to go West. I'm just a big Western Conference guy.
Yeah.
That's
I hate the
yeah.
East.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, dude. That's the NBA playoffs. Yeah, we'll know how Game 5 shakes out after this thing is dropped. But nonetheless, um, before the second round started, you, me, and PJ and Al did what we called the 3-point playoffs, where the only thing that mattered was 3-pointers made. Okay?
Yes, it was
As
like a
of
fantasy football thing,
as of right,
correct?
yeah, like fantasy football. We each picked a player from each playoff team going into the second round, and the only thing we tracked was 3-pointers made. It was super fun to do, and now we have a little bit of data. All right, we have some balls have gone in some holes, and now we have numbers. So 4 games played on each side, Eastern Conference, Western Conference Finals. Yes, the Eastern Conference Finals is over, so the Spurs and Thunder will continue to make threes for us, we hope. But so right now the rankings are Dylan, you're ahead. You're first.
Number one, huh?
119. 119. Yeah, dude, you're freaking crushing it.
First place.
Vassell absolutely crushed it for you. Donovan Mitchell did incredible things for you. Even in those 4 games with the Knicks, he did great. Vassell, yeah. So between Spida, Vassell, who will continue to make threes for you, and Cunningham, 31 threes, 27 threes, and 20 threes, respectively. And then Josh Hart, that game 2 performance he had. Now he has 15 threes. So yeah, you're at 119. I'm in second with 101. I've had some guys lay some eggs. I shouldn't have drafted the beard. I mean, he gave me 23s throughout the whole playoffs. Luckily, he kept going 7 games with every team he played. So
Yeah.
until now, that helped out a lot. But Champagne's carrying me with 21. So the beard gave me 20. Champagne gave me 21. Nasrid gave me 15. So it's close enough. We still have some games in the Western Conference,
Yeah.
and we still have a finals to go through. So right now it's you 119, me 101, and then our boy Al at 96. So
Okay.
it's close, dude. We're fine. Like
Yeah.
it's still competitive, but Duncan Robinson was a freak for him, dude. He had
bet.
22 threes in two series, 22 threes. McBride crushed it and will continue to crush it with 16. Wemby has 16, that freak of nature. So yeah, it's close, dude. And then Paul has 67.
How is that even possible?
Dude, he just he's not a giant basketball fan. I do want to make fun of him, but it's just. I mean, dude, he drafted that McLaughlin kid from San Antonio, and when he drafted him, I told him at the time, like, I don't even know who that is. He's made a total of 3 threes this whole time.
Better than zero. Good pick.
Better than 0. But until game 2 of the Western Conference Finals, he made exactly 0. He's made 3 in the last 3 games. That's the only threes he's produced. And then, yeah, Devontae Green gave him only 2. Max Strus tried to keep him alive with 24. Brunson had 17. He'll continue to make threes, but I don't think he's not coming back. And none of us might come back and catch you at 119, but
it's gonna be hard to do. You guys are gonna have to really focus and put in the extra work. But I don't. Yeah, I'm not slowing down. So good luck. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, the only guys that I have, we obviously our Knicks players and our maybe Thunder or Spurs. Yeah, we'll see. But you're up by a significant. You're up by 18 to me, and then more than that, like 25 to. Bad math. 24. Yeah. I don't know.
That's close enough
That's close enough. Yeah, 119, 101, 96, and 67.
Yeah, that 119. Wow.
Yeah, super fun though, dude. It makes like when I do get the chance to watch a live game, it's I mean especially the West because like all I'm rooting for is Champagne to pop a tray.
Yeah, dude.
And AJ Mitchell, but he's hurt. So it's super fun idea, dude. It's something that we should look into. It would be really hard to do for a regular season. You know what I mean? Just because there's so many games and all that. But if we, anyways, just super fun. I encourage people to try it. It makes like fantasy football, just makes every game pretty exciting to watch.
Sick.
But that's our 3-point playoff recap. And dude, let's get to our boy Alex to talk everything Patriots. So we'll take a break and then we'll get him on. Unless you have anything for soccer.
No.
All right, good. Yeah, we'll take a quick break and then we'll talk to Alex about the Patriots.
Ooh.
Okay, let's welcome on a super cute guest and a Patriots fan. Al, tell us about yourself, dude. What do you do? Where are you from? And why are you a Patriots fan?
Well, I'm from Rhode Island, so that's why I'm a Patriots fan. I live in Cumberland, probably 30 minutes from the stadium.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so just born and bred.
Yeah. Parents are Patriots fans too?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have a choice growing up of like picking your favorite team, or were the Patriots just so good that it wasn't even really a choice?
Well, they actually, when I was really little, the Patriots kind of stunk. So pre Drew Bledsoe, we're talking.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was actually a Dan Marino and Dolphins fan for like the first 3 or 4 years of my life.
Wow.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Then you changed in division. You changed fandom inside of your own division.
That's his hometown. He gets a pass, I think.
Is that against the rules? I'm sorry.
No, I think at certain ages you're allowed to do all kinds of stuff and get away with it. I think. I don't know the rules. I don't make the rules. Nice. So you've been a fan pretty much your whole life?
Yeah, I would say starting with, 97 when they played the Packers in the Super Bowl. Lost that, but there was a lot of juice around that game. So the people were amped in Rhode Island. So from then, and then obviously the Tuck Rule game. From there on, it was over. Yeah. It was over after that.
You liked that game, huh?
That got me, yeah. Yep.
It's a low blow. It's a low blow.
I wasn't even thinking about the fact you're a Raiders fan, but I'm sorry for that. Yeah.
That's all right, dude. You don't make the rules. It is what it is. That is a bullshit rule, and that was a fumble. But yeah, I mean, I'm glad that you had success. That's good for you.
Well, at least you played a part in the greatest dynasty in football history. So. You were the catalyst.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the end for us, dude. For the
You'll
Raiders,
be back.
I mean.
You'll be back. You get Fernando, you'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back. If the last 25 years has told me anything, we have at least one good year in the next 20 years. It's coming.
A lot of teams would take that.
Yeah, I would take that. I would take one good year. It's been that
one
bad.
Super Bowl in 20 years. That's great.
Yeah, that's all you
I would take.
Imagine
I would take one every 50 years. Yeah, one Super Bowl. Give me one, dude.
Yeah. I mean, 50 years would imply I had to live for another, 20 more, and that's who knows if that's going to happen. But I'll take one Super Bowl.
Well, I mean, with advances in modern medicine, I think you can do it.
That's true. Yeah, your high level of income.
You might lift to 200, 250, something like that.
Yeah, I guess I should probably take care of my body a little better, but nah. Nice, dude. I guess oh yeah, so you said you're from really close to the stadium. Have you been to Foxborough?
Yes, we have season tickets, so
Nice. Okay.
probably 3-4 games a year, maybe. We have them through work, so we give some out, but I've probably been
Nice.
to a couple dozen games, maybe.
Nice. What do you think your most, maybe not favorite, like biggest moment you've been there? If you had a loss or something painful, that's okay too. But yeah, like biggest moment at in the stadium.
Well, not a lot of losses for like 20 years there. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I was there for Brady's 400th touchdown pass, his 500th touchdown pass, a couple AFC championship games. I think maybe the year they beat the Raiders when they had Tomlinson. He was talking a lot of trash. So it was nice to see them win that one. The confetti come down,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No
Nice.
idea what that's like.
No.
You'll know someday.
We'll see.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, just the contrast in fandom. I guess it's easy for you to be a Patriots fan, I imagine. Even, I mean, you guys had a 4-year lull since Tom left, and now you already got Drake May. You made it back to the Super Bowl. You lost, which is pretty cool for everybody else in the world. But yeah, you guys are right back to it.
Yeah, I mean, you could call us like spoiled, I mean, I was still a kid when they won, young teen when they won their first, and we won 6 for the next 20 years. So
Yeah.
it kind of had that atmosphere when you go to the stadium. It's like nobody's even like that riled up because they're like, yeah, we're gonna win. Like that's not even a question. Like,
Yeah.
and then those 4 to 5 years were rough. I'll say that.
I bet it was so rough for you, dude. Four years.
Get
It
out
was
my.
hard to go from here to here.
Yeah. So what is the stadium like, dude? Is there like a bar scene around it? Is it in the middle of nowhere? Like, is there good tailgating? Like, what do we got?
Yeah, so I actually enjoy the tailgates more than the games themselves. But
Nice.
yeah, so Gillette it's actually not in Boston. I don't know if a lot of people think it is. It's in Foxborough, which is maybe 40 minutes outside of Boston. But the whole area around is Patriot Place, which is also owned by Robert Kraft, and it's bars, restaurants, stores. Brady's got a TB12 store there,
Okay. Are there any massage parlors?
Question.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. Yeah.
Yeah.
No Asian orchids. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew there would be. That's cool though. I mean, yeah, not every stadium is on equal playing ground. But is it modern day? Like, when was it built? Has it been like upgraded? Like, what's it like?
2002 was its first season. So,
Okay, so
I mean, it's nice, but not like the ones that have been built in like the last 5 years. You know what I mean? 5-10 years.
yeah.
2002 ain't bad though. I mean, they're not going to be kicking down the door to build a new one anytime soon. You wouldn't think.
No, unless the taxpayers pay for it, then Kraft will be all about it.
Yeah.
It's all the owners, man.
I mean, so on Kraft, what's like the fans' perspective of the ownership? Are they obviously they care about winning? Seems to be all they care about. But how's the front office doing? I know you guys were just in a Super Bowl, so clearly you're doing something right, even though you didn't play anybody last year. But that's it's a topic for another time. But,
Well, wait, they got to worry about Diana Rossini too now. So
We'll get to that. Okay?
yeah, but the ownership group, you guys like fans are probably pretty happy, content.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he cares about winning. Belichick always thought he didn't spend enough money, but we also had a different team then. It was like Belichick was all about bringing in the undervalued guys and kind of coaching them up. So it wasn't about signing. We really don't have that many big free agency signings and stuff like that. But yeah, he cares about winning. I think he wants to be frugal about it, but he cares about winning.
Yeah. Who is your general manager? Do they have it? They have a general manager.
You put me on the spot. I gotta Google that now, dude. I could name past ones we had. Scott Pioli. Probably his son.
I'm gonna edit this out. Who is GM for the Packers?
I knew I should have Googled more stuff before this.
Oh shit! Actually, I need to 1 second.
Might be Jonathan Kraft.
It's a guy by the name of Elliot Wolf.
I knew that.
It's the Patriots and Sky.
He's of the Belichick era, so he's very much like Belichick.
Nice. Yeah, sick. So, who is your general manager? Who's making the roster decisions for you guys?
The guy by the name of Elliot Wolf, okay, which sounds like a really cool name.
Great name, yeah.
Yeah, he's been there for a long time, since when Belichick was there. I think he kind of was mentored by him. So,
okay.
We'll see. So far, so good.
So far, so good for sure. Yeah, I know the Patriots historically have relied on their head coach as well, right? For like personnel decisions. I know every team does it different, but Belichick had his hand in decision making, I imagine.
Yeah, Belichick was the coach and GM. So
okay.
I don't know what it's like now, that dynamic. I'm sure he has input, but yeah, Belichick ran everything himself, which when you win 6 Super Bowls, you're allowed to do. So
yeah. I mean, so far, Elliot Wolf is seemingly doing a fine job. I don't know if he was responsible for drafting May or not, but that's a good one.
I don't know. They said Will Campbell's arms are like 1/8 of an inch too short to be a tackle, so maybe that was a bad pick. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going on dimensions, dude, I might be too short to podcast. You know what I mean? What does that even mean? His arms are a little bit too short. Like, whatever. Yeah, he had a tough run at the Super Bowl. It sounds like Will Campbell.
Yeah, it was a turnstile. He got ran through, dude.
Yeah, I knew that. I just wanted
what do you want me to say?
Was he a rookie though last year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Give the kid a break. He should get finger extensions. Then he can get that 1/8 of an inch, dude.
Get all this modern medicine talk, dude.
Yeah, dude.
That's what I'm talking about right there. I'm gonna put that out there. Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't need a rhinoplasty. He needs like a fingerplasty.
Yeah, I don't know. There's
new
a word
fingers,
for it, probably.
I'm gonna call Vrabel after this and tell him that's an excellent idea.
Yeah, make sure they make big gloves too. Can you imagine? Like his fingers are like
fake fingers.
He looked like Chubbs Peterson, Happy Gilmore.
That would scare the life out of edge rushers, dude. He fucking gets in his stance and he's got these big salad fingers. That would suck. That'd be scary. Scary stuff. You got a mutant on the end of the line.
I think you boys are onto something.
Yeah.
Yeah. You call Vrabel, let us know if he has time. I know he's busy these days.
Yeah, or I'll just go direct to Will. Either way.
Yeah, nice. got the context. Hey, well, I mean, send him our way, dude. I would love to talk to Mike Vrabel. I will talk to Will Campbell too, but
he's a little busy right now. But you know.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, last year was his first year head coach. No, second year.
First year.
First year into the Super Bowl. That's huge. So I guess as a Raiders fan, we've had 6 head coaches in the last 6 seasons. You guys don't know what that's like, but Vrabel obviously content. This is easy for you because all you do is win. To include his first year, but happy with the personnel. He's doing a good job.
Oh yeah, and he's got. I mean, to go from 4-14 the year before he came on, to flip that to the Super Bowl, that's impressive.
Yeah,
brought Josh McDaniels back, the OC. I mean, he legend
as an OC. Yeah. Not a very good head coach history.
No, but he did coach Tim Tebow to a playoff win. So
yeah, I think he was cheating the whole time, but that's the Patriot way.
If he ain't cheating, you ain't trying. You know what I
mean? Yeah, I mean, Vrabel knows all about that. What do you think of the thing, the scandal? Innocent until proven guilty. I will say that out loud. I'll make all the jokes. You know, jokes are funny. You're innocent in my book until proven guilty. So I'm not taking a shot to Vrabel.
Yeah,
it's a funny topic.
If I was on the jury in that case, I'd be ruling guilty for sure.
For sure, dude. So
I think maybe his draft strategy's changed because he needs to draft a new side piece now. I think she got fired. So.
Yeah, he has to find a new insider because you can't be going around interlocking fingers with your insider. At least not on camera. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, don't get on camera. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. We need to brainstorm who his next piece is going to be. Maybe Scheffler. Yeah.
Maybe Scheffler.
Why not?
Maybe Aaron Andrews. That'd be a good move.
There we go.
Yeah. I don't think if it was Scheffler, I don't think he'd even be in trouble for it. They'd be like, yeah, that's cool. power.
Yeah, hold on. I got to check my phone. One of my 10 phones. Hold on.
Hold on. Vrabes is texting me. Oh, we got dinner date tonight. Oh, I got to go.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think that's what do you think that means? Do you think that Vrabel lost some see, he's like a really masculine guy, right? Like he's probably one of the most like him, Dan Campbell. They those are like the guys in the league, like the manly guys in the league. Do you think him interlocking fingers like that? You think is he going to lose the locker room, or you think he's going to bounce back? Because I'm sorry, if you interlock fingers like this with somebody, I don't know. I don't know if I trust you, dude. I don't care if you win 5 Super Bowls. You're doing something behind the scenes if you're interlocking fingers like a princess.
Well,
I'm just curious if you think the locker room can bounce back from that.
First off, that's hilarious. Props to you, because I thought I knew where you were going with that question, but it turns out it's not the cheating thought he would lose respect for. It's strictly the interlocking fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know Diggs is gone, but I don't think he'd have a problem with the cheating. But the fingers part,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
It's questionable. I mean, we've all been there, have we not?
I don't think most men on earth have been in this situation.
Well, when you're
Not
living,
podcasting, but dainty little interlocking of the fingers. I don't think that's.
you got to live a little more. Okay.
I'm gonna leave this interview not right now when it's over. Go straight to my wife and be like, "Good morning," and she's probably gonna punch me in the face or like, "What are you doing?"
No, but you got to go out on the balcony where like there's a nice sunset, and you just
Yeah, that's
it's
not bad.
completely platonic. It's not romantic at all. So.
It's 6:30 here in Okinawa. I'll take her on the balcony and be like, "Hey, look over there. Look over there, baby." Yeah, but I mean, all jokes aside, he might be punished by the NFL, and what that looks like, who knows?
Dude.
He's not going to be punished by the Patriots because the Patriots has that.
Nobody's going to
moral
punish him.
compass.
Nobody's going to punish him. No, dude, he cheated on his wife. If maybe she knew about it, maybe she didn't. Let's say he cheated on his wife. Okay, so
yeah, I think
good.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I think
He's not going to get suspended from work for it.
Yeah, but it's just a slippery slope. Does he have any DUIs by chance?
I haven't recently looked at his criminal record.
Okay,
so.
well you gotta watch out. Tiger Woods is you don't want to follow Tiger Woods. You know what I mean?
Well, he was the greatest of all time, so maybe you do want to follow him. But
okay, then yeah. What about OJ? Everyone said I still think OJ was a great football player. Come on,
I don't think cheating on your wife and murdering people are in the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But I'm not a lawyer, dude. I don't know.
Yeah. And OJ didn't murder anybody. He got away with it. So I apologize to
That's
him.
true.
Allegedly.
Yeah. So yeah, the glove didn't fit, but for Vrabel, I think the glove does fit, and I think he was doing something nefarious. But I think the Patriots are absolutely not going to punish Mike Vrabel. They don't give a shit. Robert Kraft has done way worse, probably, allegedly. Yeah. But the NFL might punish him, and that might be like a 2 games and whatever. Who knows? Maybe 1 game, but I think it's possible that the NFL does punish him.
I think it's impossible, so I'll bet you $1 right now.
I'll bet you $1. I'll bet you 1 React to Content sticker that he gets suspended in some form. He just is not. He's not allowed at OTAs.
I'll take that bet.
All right, I think he gets punished in some way. Either way, though, great coach. Good on you guys for being able to.
I think in 2 weeks, 3 tops, nobody's gonna be talking about this. Everybody's gonna forget.
I'm gonna keep talking about it. I might start every podcast. Be like, hey, remember when Rossini interlocked fingers with that giant man? That was weird.
Well, you're gonna lose a subscriber then. Okay, I'll tell you that.
All right, I take it back, dude.
I feel like we're brushing over the whole hand thing. We haven't talked about it nearly enough, but maybe they were wearing gloves and they had the fingers cut out, and that's the only way they could touch skin. Maybe it was a romantic thing.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know. I like your point, Dylan. Thank you for saying that.
Just asking questions.
Maybe they were running offensive line drills or something. He was teaching her,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, also, did you see those mountains? The beauty of those mountains? That might make you hold anybody's hand, whether you like it or not.
I'll hold my own hand if I'm looking at those mountains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, holding your own hand doesn't get you fired. All right? That's acceptable behavior.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but either way, funny story. Probably nothing will come from it. If it does, I get $1. But yeah, the Patriots continue to do great, hiring great head coaches, and good for you. Good for you and good for your organization.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you mentioned you've been to Foxborough. You've seen games there, plenty of them. On a normal Sunday, do you go to obviously not every game, but what's your best way to watch? You like going to the bars in Rhode Island, or how's it done?
I'm not a big football at the bars guy. Never have been.
Yeah.
If I'm not at the stadium, just with some, my cousins that we all go to games to together, or friends or something at a house. But ideally at the stadium.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's interesting, dude. We've interviewed a couple of dudes already, and I guess we've all been, the consensus is the best way to watch a football game is on your couch, on the TV. What do you think at Foxborough? It's a great experience, huh?
Oh, yes. Well, the tailgate is what it's all about. Okay. The tailgate is better than going to the game. Sometimes you don't even want to go into the game yet because you're having such a good time at the tailgate.
That's awesome. So Patriots hospitable fans, or what's the atmosphere like? I know every fan base has their Eagles fans. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to throw shade at the entire Eagles fan base.
Yeah, you get your bad apples. Everybody's got their bad apples. But I'm telling you, for that 20-year stretch, it was kind of like chill because nobody was stressing. Even if we were down 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, everybody's like, dude, we're going to win. It's just how are we going to do it? And most of the times we did.
Yeah.
So jealous of you.
The first, I'll tell you, the one, sometimes when it gets rowdy, one memory is we're playing the Jets, probably like early 2010s, something like that, maybe like 2010. Guy in like a vintage, like 3/4 sleeve Joe Namath jersey. He's talking all this trash, dude, to the Patriots fans in the parking lot before we go to the game. We come out of the game. He's still talking trash. I think we won, but he was still talking trash. He goes in the porta-john to use the restroom. While he's in it, a bunch of loyal Pats fans decided to tip that thing over. So he came out covered in blue juice and who knows what else.
That's disgusting. You guys should be ashamed of yourselves. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's awesome. But
sometimes you got to defend your turf.
Yeah. So as long as you're not being too ridiculous, like it's a good environment for opposing fans as well.
Yeah, it's very chill. I mean, a fan did die there a couple years ago, but that was like a one-off. So,
Yeah, he was 99 years old.
No, I don't know. I think he got punched in the head, but whatever. It never happens. It's very chill. That's all.
So what I'm hearing is there is a chance you'll die if you go. There's a chance.
There's a chance you'll die if you go to the supermarket. Who knows?
Yeah, there's a chance you'll interlock fingers with someone that's not your wife.
There's a chance of that, and there's also a chance you might win 6 Super Bowls. Okay, so put it there.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. Unless you're the Raiders, and then you lose all of them, I guess.
There's a chance,
dude. There's a chance. I mean, yeah, there's a chance, but that's good to hear. I mean, I've only been to a couple stadiums, but have you been to anywhere else besides Foxborough? Any other NFL stadiums?
NFL stadiums? I think only I was at the Viking Stadium for the Super Bowl, which we're in all the time. I went. That was the year 2017. Unfortunately, we did lose that Super Bowl to the Eagles, but win some, you lose some.
Yeah, you can't win them all.
That stadium was sick, though. That's like a newer stadium. Stadium was awesome. Yeah.
So getting into the roster, who are some guys that you gained this offseason that you're pumped about, and I guess who are some guys that you lost that make you sad?
Departures. It's always sad to see Stephon Diggs go. Good guy, good glue guy.
Good guy.
Him and Cardi B were supposed to be our Kelsey and Taylor Swift, so I think they broke up, but whatever.
Yeah. Probably better football player than person, probably.
Allegedly.
I've never met him, so I'm not going to speak on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He could be the best.
He's really good at football. That's not saying he's a bad person. He's just one of the best football players ever. So,
yeah. When they signed him last year, I texted my buddies on the Patriots group chat, what's the over under on how long until he freaks out and doesn't want to play anymore?
Yeah.
And shockingly, didn't happen. Never happened.
Yeah. That is impressive.
He can still come back, though. You could get him back. I don't think he's signed yet, has he?
Well, we signed Romeo Doubs, so
yeah.
He kind of fills that role for us.
That's
basically
true.
what we would have paid him, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diggs, though, incredible wide receiver. say whatever you want about whatever he does off the field, but insane wide receiver.
Great guy on and off the field. It's fantastic.
That's right.
Incredible guy, on and off.
Model citizen.
All around.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you guys should be able to replace his production, I imagine, as long as Drake May continues the trajectory that he's on of being a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. So should bounce back from that, I think. Incredible wide receiver. I get why you're sad that he's gone, but I think you guys will be all right.
I think we will too. I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right.
I appreciate
Did you guys gain anybody that you're pumped about? Any additions?
Romeo Dobbs, that I just mentioned, I think.
Yeah.
He wears that funky, what do they call it?
The Guardian cap?
Yeah, which is good for him. Protect your brain. I mean.
Yeah. It's hard to talk shit about that, but damn, does it look silly.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
For sure.
Look at Tua, you know.
Yeah.
Are concussions real?
I don't know. Are they?
I'm just kidding. Romeo Dobbs thinks they are. Romeo Dobbs definitely thinks they are.
Let me get you one of those safety caps, dude.
Yeah.
We should get a Guardian cap and just wear it on the pod. Or bump on our head on shit. Anyways, sorry. Yeah. So Romeo Dobbs. Anybody else? You guys? You think you're ready for another run, or is it going to be a tougher year?
I'm sure our schedule is going to be harder this year.
Guaranteed.
You know what all you guys say. We didn't play anybody last year.
Hey, I didn't. I did say that out loud, but a lot of people were talking about it. I'm just bringing up relevant topics.
Everybody was talking about it, but like, what does it matter? You play who's in front of you, and you win the game.
You do.
Yeah.
You can't control who you play. You can just control win or lose, and they've won a bunch of games and went to the Super Bowl. So,
yeah, I'm not setting my expectations too high this year because Vrabel's first year last year, I was like, dude, if we have a shot at the playoffs, I'll be happy. Like, if we make a wild card spot, that's awesome, dude. Like, I just don't want to go watch Gerard Mayo or Cam Newton bring us to like 4-14. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess give us a prediction, dude. What's the win-loss column going to look like at the end of the season for the New England Patriots?
I haven't looked at the schedule yet. No, they haven't released the schedule yet, have they?
No. They released their opponents, right, Dylan? Just not the actual.
Yeah, they announced home and away, but yeah, not in what order that it will happen. Yeah,
I'll give you a rundown. I'll tell you exactly who we're going to beat.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I have a feeling 17-0 will be said here soon.
No,
It's actually
I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy.
It's not a bad idea to just to get the opponents out and ask the fans, like, all right, week 1 or whatever, like Cardinals, win or loss. All right, next, Bills, win or loss. You know what I mean? All the way down the line. That's not bad.
All right,
That's content.
I'll rattle off the easy ones. Obviously, we play AFC East twice. The Bills, I'll give it a solid 1-1. I like to go 1-1 there.
Respect.
Jets, I think easy 2-0 for sure.
Yeah.
Dolphins, I want to say 2-0. For some reason, we always seem to lose one silly game to those guys.
Yeah.
So that's a division. We play the Raiders again this year, apparently.
I mean, dude, we got your number, so you'll be 4-3 then this year. You got the division and a loss to the Raiders. What else we got?
Yeah, but new coach, new Fernando. You think Fernando's going to start week 1, by the way?
No, I don't think so. The Raiders got Cousins.
Yeah, for like $20 million.
Yeah, I mean, we could pay him 8. I think it doesn't really matter. But yeah, he'll be starting week 1 unless Fernando is the second coming. But TBD.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give the Pats a week on that. Pats a win on that one. So
weird.
Then we play the Broncos and the Packers. 2 easy wins. We'll probably go 1-1 in those games. We'll probably win 1, lose 1. Vikings, I'll give us a win. I mean, who knows? I didn't expect them to reach the Super Bowl last year, so now I'm like, we could beat anytime.
Yeah. So what do you think? Like 10-7 playoff team, or kind of running it back to being like a first, like division winning team, like 13, 12 wins?
I think around 12, maybe more. But
yeah. Another battle with Buffalo for the 1 seed in the East.
Yeah,
that's the expectation.
Yeah,
or the dream.
The dream is for there to not be a battle, and we're just up by you know what I mean?
Yeah. Josh Allen might have something to say about that. But yeah, I mean, every year's different. Who knows? Nice, dude. Okay. Yeah, sounds like you guys are going to be fine coming off the Super Bowl, but you never know. That's the beauty of the beast. The Raiders might win the Super Bowl. We don't know yet.
Any given Sunday.
Nice. I guess a little bit of a transition still on your guys though. Who are some like underrated dudes that, as a Raiders fan, I don't want to watch the Patriots because they're going to kick the shit out of the Raiders. But who are some guys like lower on the depth chart that we can keep our eyes on?
All right. So I like being in New England. Like we kind of are in that bubble as far as like sports media and all that. So I don't know who's known just in New England is a big deal, or like who's known in the country. But I mean, do you guys know Kayshon Boutte? He was like our, yeah. He was almost like he's our main deep threat last year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Pop Douglas. You guys know Pop Douglas?
I don't know.
DeMario?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a.
See, I don't know if people know these guys outside of like New England, because I don't know who like the Bills or the Raiders' third receiver is. You know what I mean?
Right.
I get you. Yeah.
Him. Who else? Actually, I talked to my brother. He wanted me to shout this guy out. What the hell is his name, dude? Oh, Jesus.
That's his name?
Oh, Jesus McDonald, dude. He's a Irishman. Okay.
his parents had a sense of humor.
Yeah. His name is Oh, Jesus. Craig Woodson, dude. Actually, yeah. Last year was his rookie year. He was a safety.
Safety. Okay.
So, yeah. Because like we lost Jabril Peppers before that, and everybody was like, "Oh, you safe? Like your secondary is going to stink." But no, did a good job.
Nice.
Dude, one huge addition that the Patriots should be real happy about is my dog Reggie Gilliam, the fullback. He's not like a great fullback, but he blocks. He does special teams. We even played him at tight end, but he signed with the Pats for a pretty good chunk of change, I think, for a fullback. So he'll be a fan favorite. He's a good dude.
Good. I love any and every fullback.
Absolutely, fullbacks matter.
Yeah.
Not a lot of teams even use one anymore, but every time you see it, it's like, yep.
It's a beautiful thing.
Nice. Well, good on the Pats then for continuing having a fullback. I bet there's probably not a lot of teams left that even roster a fullback. No, they probably use tight ends and blocking sets, and that's about it. I bet it's less than like 25% of the league that has a fullback on the roster.
Probably.
I might be wrong, and I could look it up, but I'm not going to.
Not a lot of Mike Allstouts out there anymore.
No, there's not. Nice, dude. Okay. Who do you think your favorite Patriot of all time? And you can't say Tom Brady. So like as a Raiders fan, we've had all these years of shitty rosters, right? But there's always like a guy that we still love, like Michael Crabtree. A lot of people know who that is, but they don't know that he was our fucking Jesus for a couple of years.
Yeah.
So I guess besides Tom Brady, who do you think your favorite Pat of all time is? That's
a really tough one to pick. I mean,
you can give me more than one if it's easier.
Yeah, so we got to talk Randy Moss was on the Patriots for a couple of years, but I wouldn't pick him as a favorite Patriot because he wasn't like. I mean, I'll go with Vince Wilfork. You know him?
Yeah, for sure.
Nose tackle. Troy Brown, wide receiver, used to return punts. Sometimes even play cornerback for us if we needed him. He was like Edelman 10 years before Edelman.
Wow.
I like Corey Dillon a lot when he was on the Pats. He was the man.
Yeah. Okay. Running back, right?
Yeah. Matt Light, Sebastian Vollmer, all those sick tackles we had. They just protected Brady for 20 years to bring him to Super Bowl glory,
Yeah. Yeah, that's sick. It's probably easier for you because you've had such incredible rosters and great players and success.
Lawyer Malloy and Ty Law, got to shout them out too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, and then now we're gonna do what we call the pyramid of Giza. You get it, like the pyramid of Giza.
Oh yeah,
guys,
I see what you're doing.
You get it. But so it's like you're like the top three actual best Patriots of all time, which is, I know 3 is tough because you guys have had a lot of success, but if you had to build 3 giant pyramids with their faces on it, who would your 3 boys be?
2 of them are easy off the bat. You got to go Brady and Vinatieri as far as, you know what I mean, just who did what for the franchise. And I guess, man, the third one. There's a lot of worthy candidates for the third one.
Yeah. You can't build 6 pyramids, dude. We don't have the bricks. Sorry.
Can I put Belichick as the third one?
I mean, I'll allow it. I don't care. Yeah, a kicker, a quarterback, and a coach. I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. I mean, those are the guys, dude.
Yeah. That's sick. Yeah. I think this might be probably the only fan that will have a kicker on their pyramid of guys, but I like it. Respect. He did a lot of great things. 3 of those rings. So, I mean, I know you don't like them because of the snow game and the tuck rule and what. Hey, man, I don't really have any – I don't have a lot of hate for the Patriots. I hate every franchise because we suck.
You're a hater. You're the biggest hater, dude.
Yeah, dude, any team that's ever had success, which is almost all of them, I'm not a fan of.
I respect it. I respect the hate.
Thank you. I needed that.
You got to be used to it anyway as a Pats fan, right?
Yeah, I mean, online, I mean, nobody cares in real life. I mean, everybody's a Pats fan around here. So.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you have anybody like around the area, like your neighborhood, whatever, the Boston area? Have you seen any more Chiefs flags flying than normal during that little downtime for the Pats, uptick for Patrick Mahomes and all that?
No, absolutely not. That doesn't happen. Or if it did happen, I never saw it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, around here, you really got – if you're not a Pats fan, it's because you're Italian and your parents were Giants and Yankees fans. So we got a good group of Giants fans in this area. Other than that, it's all Pats. Nobody gives up on the squad, dude.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Nice. Pats fans still out here in the numbers. Nice, dude. I think, Dylan, you got any more football questions?
I don't think so. I didn't write anything down. I'm an idiot.
I got one for Dylan.
What's up, man?
How do you think our 2 games play out this year? How are you feeling?
I mean, I respect the Pats, and I think we're going to take – it depends on when they were played in the year. If they're early, I think you might probably get both of them, but I think by the end of the year, we'll get the new defensive scheme figured out, and we'll be rolling. I'll split it with you. You know, I think that's probably the most likely thing. The Pats are real good. The Bills are real good. It's going to be a battle moving forward, man. I hate it because I was just doing this with Tom Brady for 20 years, but back then the Bills didn't have a chance, so it really wasn't that big a deal. But yeah, man, you know, respect. 1-1.
Yeah, I wouldn't go 2-0. I wouldn't say that for the Pats.
I mean, I would respect the confidence. You did just go to the Super Bowl, but I feel like the Bills and Pats fans, I think it's more respectful than it was back when Tom Brady was just better than everybody, you know.
Well, you guys were the Kings for 4 or 5 years, so
yeah. It's been great for us in the division the last few years, and now you're back, so congrats.
Just tell your fans to stop throwing dildos on the field whenever we score a touchdown.
I sent a memo last year, and I don't think it made it to anyone. But I should probably quit packing them, you know, when I go to the stadium. But
stop painting them out in the corner, dude.
I just have so many dildos. It's not that I'm trying to interrupt the game. I just have so many dildos.
I was trying to get rid of them.
You make one bad Amazon purchase, dude, and all of a sudden you got way too many dildos.
Yeah.
Taking up too much space in the house. I got to get rid of them.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Nice. Actually, I do have one last question. I know you guys pick 31st because your team's good at football. What not necessarily a specific person because you can't predict the top 5. You know, Mel Kiper can't predict the top 5, so how is he going to predict number 31? But what position group? What do the Pats need to address at first pick in the draft or first round of the draft?
I'd say O-line number 1 for sure. After that, maybe, you know, another edge rusher or.
Yeah. O-line edge. Yeah, I guess someone's got to help Will Campbell if his arms do indeed.
Somebody's got to stretch
not
him out
grow.
a little bit. He needs to start doing finger locks with Vrabel to stretch his fingers.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maybe that's what he was practicing this whole time because – and that's my last draft pick is Vrabel's obviously going to draft another side piece. So
the Patriots are going to be the first team in history to draft a woman. She's not going to play a snap.
Yes. For $1 million a year, whatever it is, yeah.
Dude, this is big brain stuff though. If Vrabel and Rossini came out and be like, "Why were you guys interlocking fingers?" and they were just practicing to get Will Campbell's fingers longer, dude, everyone would be like, "Oh shit, never mind, we're good."
That would have been my excuse if I got caught doing that.
Right.
He's not smart enough. He didn't think of it.
Apparently not.
Dude, you got to let him know it's not too late. I mean, Rossini resigned, but she could get her job back, I think.
She didn't get a job with the Pats, dude. Be Will Campbell's personal finger stretcher.
No, Vrabel just needs to set up so he gets caught with like holding hands with Drake May or something. It's like, oh, another one, another scam.
Yeah, he's like, see, I do this with everybody, dude. I always
Dude, he actually does need to take this advice. If he just started holding hands like a princess with everyone, he'd be fine.
He's got to drop a picture of him doing that with his mom from like high school or something. To be like, I grew up doing this. It's just normal.
Yeah, standing in front of the lighthouse. It's not a lighthouse. Just looking off in the beautiful distance and interlocking fingers with Drake May. That would get him out of this whole mess.
Are you making fun of our lighthouse now?
Yeah, what the heck even is that? Are you guys landlocked? Is there a body of water over there? What ship is worried about running into Foxborough?
Dude, Paul Revere, dude. Okay.
Yeah, what is the history of the lighthouse?
It's just New England, dude. Guys, crab fishermen and docksmen, dude. That's just what we're all about.
Nice. But there isn't a body of water there, right? I actually don't know.
Well, Foxborough's, like 45 minutes maybe from the ocean, but there is plenty of water. So,
yeah, that's high threat, dude. Yeah, you need that lighthouse. Do they light it every the beginning of every home game? Like they light it up, or is it always on for all those ships coming?
yeah. Well, yeah. All those championships. That's what you meant to say. Yes.
Nice.
Set me up for that one, dude.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Yeah, but is it like a ritual to start home games? They light that thing up. I'm genuinely asking that.
Every home game, since they only started doing this like a year or two ago.
Oh, okay.
But before the game starts, they always have like a famous expatriate come in. They call it ringing the bell. So they come in and which they don't even ring the lighthouse bell because, like you said, I guess it is a fake lighthouse. There's no bell up there. But they set up this little bell in front of it, and whoever, Vince Wilfork or whoever they bring in that week, Danny Woodhead will come and just ring the bell before the game.
Yeah.
It's
cool.
I could do without it, to be honest with you. I don't need it.
But it's there, and you got to support your boys. So that lighthouse does stuff, and it's tradition now.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, maybe
if Kraft really cared, he'd build a canal right through there, connect two big bodies of water, and just like have like a small rowboat in it. But so the lighthouse would be authentic.
I heard that's actually in the works. Believe it or not, he's trying to get the permits right now to get that done.
I hope they do it. I hope it's true.
That would be funny as shit if they dug a creek just next to it and had one boat a year row its ass over there and be like, see?
Oh, well, then Kraft can take his yacht to the game instead of his helicopter. It'll be nice.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Well, yeah. I guess you got any questions for us, or do you wanna shout anybody out, like your company, your mom, your dad, whatever you want?
I'm not gonna shout out my company just in case I said anything. It would put us in a bad light. I'm gonna keep it, off the record. I'll shout out Paulie Pone, Cody's teammate, for making this happen.
Hell yeah.
When he first told me, I was like, dude, I've never done a podcast. What the hell am I going to do on a podcast?
Neither have we, dude. We're just going to talk about sports.
Yeah, but you guys are good. I'm going to say, I did watch the first 2 episodes, and I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Hell yeah. I appreciate that, dude. So stay tuned. Follow us on the gram. React to content damn it, I missed it. At React to Content. I don't know.
Yeah, that's it.
It's at React to Content Podcast. I just don't know how. I'm not a social media guy. How do you plug an Instagram? Follow us on Instagram at React to Content Podcast.
There it is, bud.
I don't have Instagram, but I might make one just so I can follow your account. I'll say that.
Oh yeah, we recently got a X, the Everything app as well. I don't do social media. This is foreign territory for me, but
You got to go out there with the hashtags and get the people, like and subscribe, dude. That's what you got to do.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. Nice, dude. Well, we really appreciate it, dude. This was awesome. Thank you so
dude,
much. And when we during big Bills, Patriots, Raiders, Patriots, whatever, during big games throughout the season, we'll have you back on, and we'll try to convince Paulie Rampone to come on with you.
Oh, he's coming on. I could tell you some funny stories about him going to games. You know Peach and how he gets. Dude.
Yeah. I imagine some naps, maybe, or fearful of naps.
Naps on hoods of cars outside the stadium while the game's going on.
I knew it, bro. Yeah, we'll get that boy on for to talk Bills, Raiders, Bills, Patriots, just Patriots, whatever. But yeah, we'll have you on again during the regular season. And once again, thanks, man.
Anytime, dude.
Thanks, dude. Good meeting you.
Yes, sir. You too.
Welcome back. That interview was brought to you by our mother and father, because they brought us to you and we brought you that interview. So shout out to our parents. And Alex is an awesome dude. Becoming like one of my friends, like actual friends. It's beautiful stuff. Podcasting.
One of my best friends.
Yeah, that might be sad, dude. But podcasting.
I don't annoy him at all. I think he likes me.
Yeah, I think your text gimmick is probably. I think he loves that, dude. But anyways, podcasting, bringing people together. Another thing that brings people together, making a list. So we're gonna make a contribution to the Make a List Foundation. Today we're gonna do something a little different. So the NBA awards have all been announced. All the NBA first teams, MVPs, everything's been announced. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna each pick our essentially top 5 players in the league, but it's a snake, of course. And so this isn't like your all NBA team, because you could take my, you know what I mean. So it's just essentially top 5 players in the league with an honorable mention. That's what we're gonna do. I don't remember who went first last time.
Me. I did.
Nice. Then I'm gonna go first. Okay. And my 1-1, I know. Oh, thank you. Yeah. And usually I don't really care about going first or second or whatever, but this time I know that you would pick this guy first, so I'm gonna pick him in your place. I'm gonna go Nikola Jokic. That's the best, in my opinion, best player in the league. I know he didn't win MVP the last 2 years, but still the best player in the league. So yeah, and if we're doing this as like a roster construction, he's going to play center for me, in case you were curious.
Right on. Yeah, that's definitely. To be completely honest, that was my 1-1, so I get my 1-1.
Okay.
My 1-1's Wemby. I think he's probably already in the best player in the league conversation, and he's still an NBA baby. That dude is going to run the league for the next 15 years, and I'm gonna probably not really enjoy most of it, but
no, I couldn't agree more. Greatness, eventually people turn on greatness, and we eventually the whole world will start to hate him, dude. You know what I mean? Just because, unless you're a Spurs fan, or not the whole world, like even LeBron, when he was like just winning too much, or Steph when he was winning too much, people still he has that aura about him. So like LeBron and aura, and Wemby has that aura, dude. He's a freaking grinder. I think people will eventually, if he does like build a dynasty and just win championship after championship, yes, I will turn on him after one, just like I did to Oklahoma City. You know what I mean?
I already turned on Wemby, and he doesn't even have a chip yet. So, but he's undeniably incredible, and I will hate him forever unless he comes to Miami, baby.
Yeah, forgiven.
Everything I said about you, didn't mean it.
Yeah, dude. If Patrick Mahomes went to the Raiders, I'd be like, dude, this guy's the greatest dude on earth. Dude, I remember I have a buddy that's a really big Lakers fan, but he's one of those guys that hates LeBron James. Dude, when he took his talents to the Lakers, the next day we were in formation. He's like, dude, LeBron James is like a great father and husband. That's hilarious. But All right, sick, dude. Good pick, obviously. I'm gonna do something, and maybe this might be controversial. I know we have a guy that just won back-to-back MVPs, but I don't want him. So, and if Luka stayed healthy, he had a chance to win the MVP. So I'm gonna go Luka Doncic for my
Wow.
second pick.
I'm kind of just surprised. I feel like I was the Luca lover, and you were kind of salty on the man.
I love Luka. He
Okay.
he has like certain attributes that are similar to watching SGA play, where it's like, dude, just play basketball, please. But when he does just play basketball and he's on, the dude is he might be he's an MVP candidate for a reason. The guy's fucking awesome. But yeah, he does when he goes and pitches it to the rep instead of getting back on defense. That's hard to watch. I know it pisses a lot of people off for good reason, but he's still incredible at basketball, and I love him.
I dig it, dude. Yeah, I feel you.
Another thing I cursed because I have his Dallas jersey, and then he got traded that year.
Yeah, I feel you.
But that's my pick.
Good pick.
Thanks.
I can't pick SGA either, which is absolutely ridiculous, but I can't do it. Not round 2. Come on, the back-to-back MVP. You think he's going to be on my list?
I don't think so. Sure.
I will say the two guys I want to. I'm going to go with the pick you probably won't see coming. Maybe you will. I'm going to go with Giannis.
Dang, no, I didn't see that coming.
About this from like an NBA 2K standpoint, and I thought of Giannis and Wemby on the same team is actually humorous to think about.
Yeah, people aren't going in the paint. Like what? Like that's not fair. Yeah, I love that. I love that a lot. Giannis, the Greek freak. Yeah, also that's a strange character, that guy. But I kind of hope he gets out of Milwaukee. Like he did what he got them a chip. Like he did his part. Like free that guy, dude. Set him free. He doesn't want to be there anyway. Hopefully he does. Hopefully he gets set. Yeah. I mean, that's probably. This isn't what we're talking about. Does Miami have the capital to trade for Giannis? Because the Milwaukee wants to get young and hopeful, right? So you'd probably have to get rid of Hero at like as far as like your core, and then if you get rid of Hero and you get rid of like Yaquez or Jacquez or whatever, you know what I'm talking, Yami Yaquez, yeah. Then who's Giannis gonna play with? Bam? You're gonna keep Bam too? You know what I mean? That's who knows. I hope for you, and that's not what we're talking about. I hope he goes to Southeast. I hope he goes to Chicago. That'd be sick. Go be in a big market, buddy. Go to the biggest market. Anyways, good pick. I can't let him slide, and I don't want to watch him play, but I can't deny that he's one of the best players on earth. So I'm gonna go the 2-time MVP back-to-back SGA. It kind of hurts me to do, but
interesting.
But I mean, thanks.
Yeah. No, you had to stop the fall, even though you get it.
Yeah, I do understand. Like I said, I don't like watching him play basketball. He just is matter of fact.
That's great pick. I'm gonna go with like the opposite of SGA. I'm gonna get like one of my favorite players in the NBA. Give me the Ant-Man.
Oh, nice pick, dude. Yeah, that's
so
sick.
much more likable than SGA. He's so badass, dude.
He is badass. I guess I don't know if I should hope for this or not, but for the East's sake, during this whole expansion thing, they're talking about moving Minnesota to the Eastern Conference. That'd be huge for the East to have the actual, a real team in the East. That'd be cool. Yeah, I love Ant though. I do love Ant. That's a incredible pick.
True.
I don't know what this would look like next to Luka Doncic if he's like as far as team building goes, but the dude is incredible and probably the best point guard in the league. So I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go Cade Cunningham.
I like that. He's a star in the making. If he's already a star, but he actually impressed me a lot in these playoffs.
Yeah, I love him. He's great.
And he's actually a lot bigger than I thought he was for some reason. He's a big dude.
Yeah, he is. He's awesome.
Built out. I like him a lot. I hope they get him some help actually, because the Pistons being good is fucking awesome. I think.
Yeah. They'll continue to improve. They need some more scoring options, but the Pistons will be fine because they have Cade. That's They have Cade Cunningham. They'll be fine. All right,
Of course. Okay.
your pick.
Give me the quiet assassin. He gets plenty of love nowadays, but still not enough. Give me Jalen Brunson, dude. I love that guy so much.
Nice. By the way, you
There's
said that.
probably
I
more
thought that.
talented guys out there, but for him to play point, he's incredible.
Yeah, yeah. Him to do what he does at his like size
Exactly.
is super impressive. Yeah, and he might carry the Knicks to a championship. He got into the finals. The dude's a freaking stud. I love that. It's a good pick. Great pick. And he could play next to anybody. And he's really good at throwing lobs. So like him, Giannis, and Wemby on the same team would be nuts. I mean, already having him and Duncan. I know Cat doesn't catch too many lobs because he's not the most like athletic big, but yeah, him with Wemby and Giannis would be a cheat code. That would not be fair. And they could make up for his poor defense because he's not a very good defender. But any Hoosier, I'm gonna go. When you said quiet assassin, I thought you were gonna pick the guy that I'm about to pick, which I'm glad you didn't. But I'm gonna go Kawhi, dude.
He's still in the league, huh?
He's still in the league and he's still crushing it. He's incredible.
Yeah, he's good.
When the Clippers traded Harden, I was kind of confused because Harden was actually playing like good team basketball. But I don't know exactly what that means for the Los Angeles Clippers. I low key root for the Clippers. I kind of want them to succeed, but I don't know what the heck they're gonna do.
I feel like
but they have Kawhi.
The Clippers could probably have like the Joker and SJ in the same team, and they would still somehow not live up to the hype. Like
yeah, they might be
like
cursed, dude.
Franchise.
Yeah, I'm glad they have their own house now. That's cool.
Yeah, good for them.
Good for them. But yeah, that's my pick, the Claw. I don't know if he'll be a Clipper next year or not, but it doesn't really matter who he plays for. He's always incredible. And I needed some size and defense on my team if I'm thinking about this from a 2K standpoint. So,
I mean, you can think about however you want. That's just how I went about it.
No, that's a very fun way to think about it. I might make I might make both these teams on a 2K and just duke it out tonight. An experiment.
This last pick's actually really tough because either way I'm going to go with an old guy, and I can't decide who I want. Damn. I'll take Steph. Give me the 3-point ace. We'll see if you picked my what would be an honorable mention. See if you pick him.
Marker stopped working, dude. All right,
Steph's
nice.
an absolute cheat code. Still.
Yeah, still. Somehow. Still. Absolute cheat code. I love that. All right. So, one. I wish you would. Get out of. I mean, I know Golden State Warrior fans don't want to hear that. And I like the idea of a one jersey guy. I do. But I also like the idea of him going somewhere else. I think he'd be easier to root for if he was somewhere else. Just because I don't like dynasties, because every time there's a dynasty, I wish it was my team doing that, and it never is. The Bulls did it when I was like 3 years old. I didn't get to see any of that. Any Hoosier, Steph, leave the Warriors, and you were on Dylan's team. So I get my one honorable. One honorable. This one's tough. I mean, honestly, just picking 6 players is tough as it is, but I'm really torn, bro. Because like I said, I don't want to put. I'm not going to go what you. I think you may be thinking. I'm thinking Kevin Durant.
Yeah, that was.
I'm not going to go Kevin Durant. I want to. I do like him. He's a content factory and he's incredible at basketball. But I'm going to go more of a. This is really, really hard. I will tell you who I was going to pick after I make my pick. I'm just gonna be a homer, bro. I'm gonna go my boy Spida.
That's who I figured you'd pick.
Because I love him. I was really, really torn between another player.
Okay, well let's just jump into it. Who's your HM?
I was torn between. Spida's my HM.
Oh.
Right? Yeah. No, you're good.
I thought you had another pick. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so who else?
Donovan. I was really torn between him and Jaylen Brown. I love Jaylen Brown. He carried the Celtics by himself. Not by himself. There's more people on that team, but he had an incredible season and deserves to be talked about in like one of the best players in the league circle.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he's good.
I hope he gets traded, dude. He
Yeah.
clearly doesn't. He wants to be like the guy on a team. Dude, come to Chicago. Please come to Chicago.
Yeah.
Any user, just
Yeah,
dreams.
we'll see.
Talking about dreams.
But yeah, so I got Wemby, Giannis, Anthony Edwards, Jalen Brunson, and Logo Steph. Pretty solid team.
Yeah, pretty solid. Who's your honorable?
So I won't. So KD was the first person I thought of, but I only have two more names written down, and I'm intentionally not saying one of them because I don't want his name to be said on the segment, unless you bring him up. But my honorables, even though I think he's well past his prime, LeBron still deserves to be talked about. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, I do agree that he deserves to be talked about. I don't know if he's like a top 15 player in the league anymore.
No, probably
but
not. Probably not.
Probably not. But I do love King James, and I'll talk about him anytime. So, good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Dude, not surprising. I just pulled up the guys that did actually get named All NBA, first team, second team, third team, and we stayed pretty true to that. And I'm not that surprising. They're like, the best players in the league, or the best players in the league, and all these guys we just watched play in the playoffs, except for Luka.
Yeah.
Come on, get out there. But yeah, so dude, All NBA first team was Cade, Luka, SGA, Jokic, and Wemby. That I have no qualms with that. Especially so second All NBA second team, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Brunson, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, and Donovan Mitchell. Dude, Kevin Durant and Kawhi doing this at their age, freaking impressive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Very, very impressive. But and then I'm just essentially just reading off all the like honorable mentions and just giving guys their flowers for making All NBA. All NBA third team, Jalen Duran, I don't know how you pronounce it. Chet Holmgren, Jalen Johnson, that's awesome. Tyrese Maxey, and Jamal Murray.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude, Jalen Johnson, All NBA third team.
That's
what
sick
a guy. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he didn't win most improved. I think most improved went to
it was probably that.
Nikhil Alexander-Walker, I think.
Sure.
I don't know. I could look it up. Anyways,
I think that sounds right. But yeah. So we stayed true.
Yeah, we did great.
There's only
You got.
There's really, I feel like not that many guys like in that elite category. I might be just being ignorant, but okay.
I mean, all the guys we listed off are freaking elite. Other than, like, with all due respect to LeBron, he's not really elite anymore. And Steph, if he was healthy, probably would still make an All NBA team.
Yeah, dude. I like we already talked about it, but I love the one jersey thing. But if he goes somewhere and literally is there just to like get open from three, and he has like a green light to shoot it from whenever he wants. Only threes. Like, don't you dare drive. Just if you feel like it, pop it. That would be so sick.
Yeah, that would be sick, dude. I mean, LeBron is, I don't know how old he is, like 40 something. If Steph Curry wanted to do the Kyle Korver or Ray Allen role, he could play until he's 50. Just go stand in the corner or stand at the logo, whatever, and then like, okay, guard me way out here and open up spacing, and I will make 40% of these logo threes.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, that'd be sick. I hope that is what happens also. But right now he's a Golden State Warrior, and we have to live with that. But all right, dude. You have any other NBA players you want to?
Well, I want to, for structure reasons, I want to officially say this is the end of that segment.
Mm-hmm.
And then a name that didn't get brought up. Now that we're on to a new thing, I'm glad his name wasn't said because he didn't deserve to be any type of team, anything. But Joel Embiid, I thought his name was going to be thrown in there, and I'm glad his name wasn't thrown in there. Even though he is probably one of the best, but he's too big of a, I'll just say injury prone instead of a derogatory word. He's too injury prone to even sniff these players, in my opinion.
Yeah, which is
former league MVP, by the way.
Yeah, he earned it that year. But I mean, too bad. It's really too bad for Sixers fans that he is what he is, because incredible talent. Just he just can't stay healthy. That poor guy. But yeah, I'm also glad. I'm glad he wasn't brought up in the top 12 best players, even if LeBron isn't exactly that. But yeah, awesome.
Good player though.
Embiid.
Yeah.
Embiid is a good player, and so is King James. But all right, dude, yeah, that was fun. Let's take a quick break and then tell people to love what they have.
Mm.
All right. See you on the other side.
Like and subscribe.
All right, welcome back. Let's, as always, end the show with a little bit of positivity. You got to love the little things. You got to love what you have. Dylan, what do you love?
Oh well, this time of year, I'll keep it simple. I love the sun. You know, it's summertime is here. It's warm. You got the kiddie pool out back.
Nice.
All the kids are playing in my little suburban oasis, and yeah, I'm not actually the biggest fan of the warm weather, but it seems to make a lot of people happy. So I love the sun.
Yeah, I also prefer to be like hoodie weather is the best weather. You know, fall's my favorite time. But dude, without the sun, you can't do a lot of stuff. We need the sun. Yeah, we need it for warmth. And then, I mean, it's been super rainy here. Like I just had a 4-day weekend for Memorial Day, and it was just rainy the whole time, dude. I need to mow the yard. You know, I need to take the boy out to burn some calories, burn some juice, so he sleeps at night. Like, yeah, dude. I mean, you gotta love those sunny days. Whether you want to stay in your home and turn the AC on, and either way, you need the sun, dude. I need to get my yard mowed to get my wife off my back, dude. And I need a couple sunny days for that. And
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by beaches, and a nice sunny day on the beach. It does. Yeah. We need the sun. I love the sun, and everyone should love the sun and appreciate it for what it gives us, which is
Yeah, dude.
warmth.
Yeah. The wife and my daughter love the sun, so they're happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy. So yeah, it's been.
exactly.
I love the sun. I love the sun.
We love the sun.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We appreciate it.
I got a
what's
shout
up?
out real quick shout out. Shout
Hit
out
me.
to our big sister Devin. Her birthday
Oh, yeah.
is like today, our time. So
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
birthday, Devin Marie.
Nice, dude.
Happy birthday, girl. Shoot.
Happy birthday, sis. That's
It
awesome.
is your birthday.
And
Anyway.
here in the future, it is actually her birthday. It is, it's May 27th.
Yeah.
I'm in the future. Yeah.
Exactly.
Happy birthday, sis. Cool. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, listening, whatever you're doing. And if you are a fan of an NFL franchise and you want to come on and talk about your NFL franchise with Dylan and I, hit us up. Hit us up on Instagram at React to Content Podcast, X, or at reacttocontent@gmail.com. Or if you are have a personal relationship with us, just go ahead and send us a text, whatever you want to do. But reach out, dude. We'd love to talk about all the franchises and kind of see what the expectations are. All right. Thanks for listening. Go Raiders.
Go Knicks.
Later.